Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for Game 3 in the 3 West 3v3 series. Wow, that is a lot of threes. But this is the final game, which if you saw last game, I put a bit of a spoiler in calling this Uber macro. This comment is actually pretty funny because after Game 2, Dunamai was like, hey, I've got an idea. How about the three of us go all Zerg against the three of you? And I am like, sounds great to me. Of course, Dunamai here is the purple Zerg. Obviously, it was his idea too. And Contrarian is like, yeah, I guess so. So his comment there on saying Zerg again is pretty funny because he picked Zerg. So I hope you enjoyed that little joke. I thought it was hilarious. And those of you who are on the other team didn't get to see that beautiful joke. And let's check who's on the other team. But if you've seen the last two games, you already know who they are. You know them. You love them. We've got Mike, the looks like sort of a light gray Terran, Spartan, the green Protoss, and Wolfpack, the teal Protoss. And they picked their races as well. So I guess you can consider these their preferred races. I don't really know because, you know, every time we always usually go random, so I'm not really sure what everyone's preferred races are. There seems to be a favoritism towards Protoss, though. So we're discussing our strategy here. I think I decided we should go Roach, Ling. You know, one person's got the nice Lings. You get too many Lings and they just all get in each other's way. The other two people go some beefier Roaches. So that was kind of my organization of that, and it looks like we had Wolfpack doing the watchtower thing, but then changed his mind and decides to throw down a pylon here. So sort of a mid-proxy. At least we're close. Well, yes, actually, you are close, because if I haven't mentioned it already, this is my map that I designed, the Dolomites, which is a 5v5 map. And it is deliberately set up that if you have it set up for 3v3, which I did, then you're gonna have two people, or you're always gonna have someone at the center base, and then you're gonna have people at this corner or at this corner. You're not gonna have anyone split up. You're all gonna be either 3 here or 3 here. Same here, 3 here or 3 here. I specifically designed it that way because this is such a huge map. If someone were stuck over here and the other two guys are over here and you got hit, that just wouldn't be any fun. So I put careful thought in how I designed this thing. And this is my first real serious attempt at map design, so I'm quite happy with it. The guys seem to love it as well. I'm sure you love it too, because you're probably one of these people more likely than not. And it looks like we do have some cannons going down here in the center, so they're trying to cannon up the center, which they can't cannon in here because everything beyond this point is unbuildable from here to here. They can cannon here and here, but you can't cannon the center. Oh, and I sent my Zerg to the Ling to the watchtower. I didn't even realize there was a probe here, and basically once two people or enemies are at the watchtower, nobody controls it. And the thing I like to do is I like to put my Lings on hold position so that if something comes by, he doesn't just run over and attack him and get himself killed. There's a chance they might just walk by. You know, and I'm taking this watchtower too. There's no point in taking this watchtower. It wouldn't do us any good to see him coming from that way. But I decided to take this watchtower, and like, you know, if you saw someone run past, he might run down here and take him on instead of staying here and keeping the watchtower where he might not get spotted. Can't believe I didn't see that this watchtower was not captured. So they are cannon rushing the center. So I like to call this sort of a Zerg versus Turtle, which actually has double meaning. Yeah, obviously, yeah, we are all the Zerg, but Zerg is actually a term that kind of got started from Blizzard games, which means basically an aggressive rush, which I guess you can't say this because we aren't really rushing them. But it's based on the whole philosophy that, you know, Zerg build a lot of cheap units that they throw at the enemy really heavily. Just kind of throw away their units, and yeah, you need to get some vision on this side of the map, or these photon cannons are useless until something actually... There you go. This grass blocks vision, which means these photon cannons can't shoot anything that's just right here unless you've got some vision over there. So they are really cannoning up the center. They haven't quite cannoned this side yet, which is kind of what let my little spying Zergling through there. Of course, they're not even on this side of the map, so I'm not even going to see them walk through. And I can't remember if I force it so we were on opposing corners or not, or if they could have been shifted over here or not. And we do have an expansion here. nice little cozy in the back. I don't know why he didn't just take this expansion, which is so easy to defend. That is the big advantage of this center base, is you've got this expansion. You could take it 6 food if you wanted and defend it. You know, but the downside is you've got 2 extremely wide ramps into your base, which, you know, it's all a game of balances. I'm giving you an easy expo, but a really tough main to defend. But then again, your allies have expos that are just open to the world. So that was the balance I instituted there. And I've been jabbering on so long, we don't know what's going on. It looks like I do have my expansion. Dunamai has his expansion, and Contrarian is going to take this back expansion. And this is when Dunamai is going to call out the cannons, which... Yep. Oh, I didn't even see him say that. I did not even see this, and now I feel like an idiot, because it was right there in the middle of a conversation that I didn't see it. I was too busy marveling at the cannons. They're actually cannoning the center, which is actually a good thing I spotted it, because I could have sent, like, who's in combat? Oh, poor Overlord from, who's purple? Dunamai. Poor Overlord from Dunamai is going to die against the cannons. My Overlord's going to stay safe, because, can you see him? No, you cannot see him. So what do I got going right now? I've got an Evo Chamber going up. I already have my Zergling speed. Got some decent creep spread down to my expansion. Quite a few Zerglings. Dunamai has got what? He's got his Roach Warren. Getting the Roach speed. Does he have burrow yet? Doesn't have burrow. Does he have speed? He doesn't have speed. Got a lot of resources. How are my resources doing? I've been complaining about my resources. No, they're terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I'm going all Ling. I need a 3rd hatchery up for this, really. I know I do. I don't know why I don't have one yet. I do have an extra queen to start spreading the creep. Oh, how many queens do I have? I've got 3 queens. We got 2 for Dunamai. We got 3 for Contrarian. Very good there. I mean, we're all Zerg. We might as well get the creep spread. And look, I got a nice... Is that mine? That is mine. But I got a nice... Oh, that one's Dunamai. We got a nice little ring of Overlords watching this flank of the map. Plus, I'm watching these rocks. And what does Wolfpack have? He's going all cannons. He has got a forge. Wolfpack has a forge. He's devoting all of his resources to cannoning the center. I'm not sure I agree with that. And where is he sending this probe? You realize that there is a wall there, or there's rocks there you can't get through, right? And I don't know if they've blocked off the... No, they haven't blocked it off yet. I mean, he could go the long way around. My Overlord's like, oh, look, more cannons. Dunamai wants to go to Mutas. I say that's great. We need to get some decent air, especially since they're going to block off the center. They're not going to be moving any massive armies through there. So Mutas would be a great idea. We don't really have to worry that much about map control, because they're pretty much seeding. They're pretty much seeding everything south of here to us. Basically, is what's going on. Sensor tower here. Seems to be some Marine Marauder. Check the income tab. Looks like Dunamai's got the most harvesters right now. I am not doing all I could be, but I already have a ton of resources. And look at this. I'm like, the center is cannoned up. Going through there would be, obviously, would be suicide. So why don't I just use this nice little flank attack here? Oh, it looks like Contrarian's going to get another base. So he is on... Has he got this one yet? He is on 4 bases. Nice. And it looks like Dunamai is on 3 bases. And I am only on 2. I only have 2 bases. I could probably take a 3rd. I could probably start busting those down. While I've got my Zerglings sitting here doing absolutely nothing. So it's getting a little slow. Let's speed this up just a little bit. See if we can get some activity going. The cannon wall still seems to be... Okay, I don't want to go too fast. Zip right past something useful. Oh, there's some Ling activity. And I'm like, oh, well, I opened up this door. Might as well use my Zerglings, which do have +1 armor. I don't think they've got the attack up. They have the attack upgrade coming. And I did a quick sweep by these goals, make sure they weren't taken. And I figured there's no way they cannoned this up. That would be prohibitively expensive. And basically, oh, well, it looks like Wolfpack has finally decided to switch to an army. But it's not going to do him any good at this point because I'm going to go right here. Oh, there's not much here yet. There's a command center I can hit. My Lings are going to quickly... Oh, no, he's going to lift that off and sacrifice those SCVs. You're going to send a Thor out against that many Zerglings? I think I'm going to check this expansion. Nothing going on there. What do we got moving here? A few Stalkers. Oh, really? Oh, I dare you to take those Stalkers against my Zerglings. Oh, I went the wrong way. I could have gotten all those transferring SCVs. Which... Oh, he actually preemptively lifted that up, or did I already come in there? No, I didn't. I don't think I already came in there. Preemptively lifted that up, and if I'd gone there first, I would have caught all of his transferring SCVs. And he's just going to abandon this base. Oh, 5 Stalkers against how many Zerglings? Against 3 pages of Zerglings? Well, a little over 2 pages of Zerglings, then this is going to be funny. And we get the perfect surround, because with this many Lings, you can't help but surround them. And I'm just going to eat those Stalkers for breakfast. And now he's cannoning up the middle here. Oh my goodness, that's going to dip into his army a little bit. What army? He said. I see 2 Zealots here. What kind of army has he got here? He's got 30. Well, I guess I got to go to units. He has 2 Zealots. There's his army, 2 Zealots. That's what he did. And a lot of Stalkers Spartan. That probably would be a little more concerning for my Zerglings. But since they're on the other side of this big giant cannon wall, who cares, you know? And I'm trying to get myself a 3rd expansion. I'm sending out some Corruptors because I have a Greater Spire. Yes, and we got, oh, a ton of Roaches here. No upgrades on the Roaches. Looks like we got Tunneling Claws. Oh, we just got the 1 armor on Contrarian's Roaches. We got the Tunneling Claws on these. And Mutas are going to scout around here. Nothing going on here. I don't know what he's doing. And I just can't believe. And I forgot to explain, like, this is Zerg versus Turtle. This is turtling. Basically, you sit back and just put up as many defenses as you possibly can, either army or static, and just try to hold on. I'm not sure where those Stalkers are going. A supply depot wall. Oh man, to give me some Banelings there, that thing would be gone. Not that he's in danger of being supply capped at all. It looks like he wants to retake this base. Contrarian wants to go Ultralisks. I have no problem with that. Any game where I can see Ultras is fantastic for me. I'm not making my Brood Lords yet. I think I was worried about gas. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was worried about gas. I wanted to try to get as many of these up. I didn't want to just make them one at a time. And this part of the cannon wall is in a little bit of danger. Oh, I got an Overseer there now. And my expansion is going up, grabbing the gas right away because I know with Brood Lords I'm going to need it. I don't know if I have any upgrades. Let's check my upgrades on my Zerglings. Yeah, they're 1-1. I don't think I'm doing anything else with those. I probably should be getting +2. But I am having gas issues. I'm getting +1 flyer attack for my Brood Lords. My Zerglings are going to go in. Looks like they're going to go harass again. I could be getting some Overlords. Checking the golds once again just to make sure. Oh, looks like Dunamai used some of these Mutas for some of this. Oh. Do you want me to see that? Let's back up again. I want to make sure we see that nice little Muta harass. So yeah, it looks like this is pre-Muta harass. And actually, I went too far back. Or did I? What is going on here? I think that I went too far back. Or maybe this is in the interim. Yeah, because this is after I had my Corruptors. I must have swung by there to see if he'd retaken that expansion, and he had not quite yet. Okay, so now I think we're going to get to see the Muta harass. Gonna upgrade. We got +1 flyer attack. Very good for the Mutalisks, because they do get the splash damage from their Glaive Worm. And oh, that poor probe that's been sitting there for who knows how long. Oh, it's gonna survive another day. But his buddies may not be as lucky. And actually, he needs to be hitting this pylon. This pylon is powering his entire base. This pylon is basically powering his entire army. This pylon goes down, he's got nothing but... Yeah, and this is going to go down. And there he goes. He cannot make an army. One pylon to power 4 gates, a forge, and a cybernetics core was not well thought out. But these mass stalkers, I think, are going to be enough to drive him away. Yep, Contrarian is going to pull out. Oh, wait, no, he can still get some more sniping on that Nexus. Can he bring it down? I mean, there's not many resources left, but, you know, anything he can do to take out a mining base. Oh, I think it's going to go down. Is he going to stay long enough to focus it down? Oh, the Stalkers are taking out the Mutalisks. I think it's going to... Oh, no! He left it with 4 hit points. One more volley from any Mutalisk, and it was gone. Oh, 4 hit points. Oh, he just lost his nerve. Just lost his nerve. Oh, man. That is horrible. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Now I think we're caught back up. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get over that. And I almost have my first volley of Broodlords ready. I'm finally building my gas up, but not nearly enough. Do I have my geysers going yet? Looks like I'm just getting. It looks like I'm just getting my new base situated. So I'm going to get some guys on there. 3 harvests there. Nobody there yet. My Broodlords are ready to start sniping these photon cannons. And those photon cannons are going to get many Broodlord kills, or Broodling kills, but what do freaking do? Here's a tip. Broodlings are free. It looks like they want to throw away some roaches to free up supply. Oh, he's not quite maxed out. He doesn't really need to free up supply, but roaches do very good against cannons, although he can probably move his roaches forward to make sure that they are all shooting. Oh, little probe, you're a little late here. I don't even know if those are going to finish. Although those Banshees will help out a bit, because there is no anti-air here at just this point in time. But those Thors would probably be ill-advised in getting involved in this conflict. Oh, look at that nice concave on the Thors. Bringing everything they possibly can to this battle is not going to be enough. These roaches are very good against cannons, and they are very tough. Marauders will probably be the best unit they could have here. Well, actually, no. Banshee's the best unit they could have here. So we have nothing to shoot at them. And I'm going to bring my Broodlords out and say, hey, guys, I can shoot too. Oh, Dark Templar looks like Spartan, but they cannot get in front. So the roaches are dead. Now the Dark Templar are useless. But nope, this Dark Templar is going to get... Is he going to get 1 kill? 1 kill from that Dark Templar, and oh, my Broodlords are in a bit of a trouble right now. I gotta pull them out of there quickly because these Stalkers are gonna start sniping them quickly, and 2 go down. And they probably could have taken out all my Broodlords if they hadn't give up. And wow, I've never seen. Talk about that was an interesting attack. Broodlings come out, pause for effect, and then the strike. Oh, and guess what? These Dark Templar aren't going to do any good because I can spot them. We have 2 Overseers in the area, so we can spot them. Yeah, I'm calling out the DTs. Oh, in bad form getting your DTs stuck behind because this is where I can just snipe them easily. Oh, and then he's going to stop him here. This is the worst place to stop them where my Broodlords can just completely snipe them. I need to bring that Overseer forward. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't see them right now. Where's my Overseer? Bring my Overseer forward. Oh, looks like more Mutalisk Harass and a battle cruiser. Really? This is I don't know if that was a good tech choice. I mean, I can bring up. I can just take out that battle cruiser with those. Oh, and he's leaving these Dark Templar behind to die. Oh, and they're gonna get eaten up by the Ultras. Actually, the Dark Templar are not being spotted right now. Oh, we need to get detection here. These Dark Templar are going to eat into these Ultralisks. Oh, we need to get... Here come the Overseers from Dunamai. Oh, he's unburrowing the Spinecrawler to run it away. Actually, these Overseers are going in the wrong direction. We need to get them over here where these Dark Templar are. Creep spread still continuing on this side of the map. think things have calmed down a little bit, but now I have a lot more Broodlords. And I'm going to bring the Overseer along, you know, so we can take care of these Dark Templar. Oh, looks like we already did. Contrarian ate up those Dark Templar. Let's check the units lost, shall we? Dunamai has lost the most. Spartan's taken a huge hit, though, as has Mike. I have lost almost nothing. I mean, I made Lings into Broodlords, and I've only lost a couple of Broodlords. And here comes the support from my Broodlords right now. But they have not rebuilt up in this corner yet, so my Broodlords are going to be sorely disappointed. And let's check the APM while we're sitting around here. Wow, Dunamai's got some good APM. I'm at 40, which is a little bit above my average, and Contrarian's at 45, so we got some really good APM here. Mine is probably going to drop because I'm just, you know, slowly churning Broodlords across the map. So just a little check on the APM. I always like to keep an eye on my APM, which I never remember to do, just to see if it's improving. The Ultralists are going to take the nice door I opened up, and somebody's building here. I'm not sure who it is. It looks like me. Looks like I want to take another expansion. This base is also empty. They have not rebuilt theirs. Still have an arc of cannons. And Wolfpack has no army. He is just, his job was to build cannons. I mean, it's... Oh, it looks like we'll get rid of that. It looks like Dunamai is going to start the battle early. My Broodlords are coming in here. Here come the Ultralisks. Ultralisks and Broodlords in the same game. 2-2 Ultralisks. He needs the Carapace upgrade for them. Mulisks are +2 attack. I got +1 attack on that. My Broodlings, as soon as we get some Broodlings here, grab a Broodling. My Broodlings are 1-1. Yes, Broodlings do get the advantage of the ground upgrade. And look at all these Ultralisks. This base does not stand a chance. Those Stalkers are going to cower back there because they don't know what to do with themselves. And just look at that. I mean, we took out those photon cannon wall right here, but we even... Is that really all you guys have? We really didn't need to even face their photon cannons at all, honestly. We just walked right around them. Which is the beauty of the Dolomite. You can't choke up the... I just deliberately didn't want people choking up the center like that. Now these Stalkers have come in here, but, you know, I can just sit here and snipe them with my Broodlord. I love Broodlords. And Ultralisks. If I could get them both every game, I would, but I would probably lose every game if I tried. He does have computer problems on occasion. So this base is going to get cleaned up. Oh, they snuck in an expansion behind us. I don't know what they're going to do with it. He has no supply. And I have very little money for this point in the game, considering they're being attacked by tier 3 units en masse. You know, what does Spartan have to take us on? 18 Zealots, 20 Stalkers. Oh, and actually he is counter-attacking, but I don't think that's that big a deal. Did get some Zealots back there, so that's a bit concerning. And ooh, look at all these Zealots. Any upgrades on those? They do have the charge. 3-2-2. Well, there's some decent upgrades on those Zealots. But his base is going down quickly. My Broodlings have come in the back door. Oh, look at their swarm of Broodlings. I think you can see now that we are in cleanup mode. And in the fight of Zerg versus Turtle, yeah, Turtle gets absolutely devoured. And it looks like Wolfpack's base is going to go down, although he never really built anything but cannons. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I thought that was his Stalker. Nope, that's Spartan Stalker. And Dunamai's Mulisks are flying around. We've taken some more expansions, just in case we needed to. I think it's quite obvious that we do not need to. What happened to all the... Oh, that's what happened to all those Zealots. But it looks like Mike is going to drop out of the game. Wolfpack is being revealed. All of his mighty cannons are being revealed. Spartan is about finished. He has a pylon, which is probably being revealed. Let's check that. His pylon is being revealed. That's a lot of zealots, but guess what zealots can't shoot? Mutalisks. And guess what? We don't really need the resources right now. So now it's just a matter of hitting this cannon wall, but honestly, I've got Broodlords, and so it's just a matter of getting them over there, which I guess they wanted to go over here for some reason. Even got some more Corruptors over here. I think I wanted to kind of flank them because yeah, just to get them to the bases quicker, but it doesn't look like I got anything left but all these cannons in the center. Oh, Mutalisks do not do well against photon cannons, although with these numbers, +3 attack. Ultralisks, 5-3. Oh, he did get his Ultralisk upgrade. Wait. Yeah, he did get his Ultralisk upgrade, finally. So these are fully upgraded Ultralisks. Level 3 attack Mutalisks. I did get the +2 attack on my Broodlords. I don't think the Broodlings are as well off. I did get the level 2 attack on those, though. I don't know. I have not turned these into Broodlords yet, although it seems at this point it's a bit moot. I don't think that, yeah, they don't even have an active photon cannon anymore. These are unpowered. There we go, there's my extra Broodlord that I'm not going to need at all. Oh wait, no, they do have some powered photon cannons left. Is anyone even left in this game? And it looks like the last person, whoever it was, finally left. So that's what happens when you sit back and let Zerg macro. And when you build a cannon wall that people can just run around or fly around. So I hope you enjoyed Game 3, and I hope you enjoyed the entire series of the 3 West 3v3, and throw in a bunch of 3s there in the end for good measure. I hope you enjoyed this all, and have a day.